How about that? Uh-oh, speed bump. What are you doing? Are you parking? Hope not. See if we smell any pot today. Woo, we made it. Oh, we made it, people. Stop. Where's my... Stop. Finish. Ah. Saved. 2 hours and 13 minutes?
Only took you a few hours to displace yourself a few feet.
I don't know, buddy. Training load 187. Aerobic. Max speed 27.95. Look at my average speed is only 9. It was 10 yesterday. It's because we stopped. Look at that big old stop we had. 156 max HR? Shit. Almost all in zone 1. Good for me. I love that ride. That's a good ride. Oh my god. I almost made it. I burned 14,000 calories. I need to burn 1,500 per day. 2.5 days till full recover. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm going again tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow I'll walk instead. You know? Maybe
no
tomorrow.
Clappy mode either, Rob.
I think tomorrow I might walk or do yoga. One of the two. Clappy mode. I know, we need a clappy mode. Hey, you found one. It's like knocks my ass off. It knocks me out when I do this, by the way. Oh, God. I'm tired. I am tired of my... camera though. I'll tell you what's going on.
Time for electrolytes.
Yeah, my camera is like fucked. For some reason my camera stopped broadcasting. That's why it's so bad right now. It's like 700 bit rate. Here, let me get inside and maybe I'll fix it. What is this?
Maybe too much interference.
I don't think it is. I don't know. Let's see. Wait, why is this open? That's bad.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh. Am I tired?
I'm just going to make sushi rice because we have avocado, cucumber, and seaweed.
Oh, you're cooking something?
I'm just cooking sushi rice because we have so many avocados.
Yeah.
I was thinking of a way to eat them other than guacamole.
Mix them in there.
What?
Yeah, that's fine. Sounds good.
Your bike is also too tired.
My bike is tired. Yes. Tired. Oh baby, so's my room. It needs to be cleaned. Officer.
I got tired from watching.
Got tired from watching.
Lala Kiptif.
A kip dip. I love how she says her name. A kip dip.
Sup. A Kiptif.
Sup, a kip dip. A kip tip. What's up, Sam? Dirtying up my room again?
Lol.
Sunset was so amazing tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. I swear, look at that. Alright, can you guys see this? Let me show you why you should never get T-Mobile. Can you guess which one's T-Mobile? Huh?
Are you feeling much better since you've been riding?
Oh yeah. Do you see which one's T-Mobile?
3 kps.
Yep. M2000 C5B6. That's that one. This one is Verizon. What WLAN 1 is Verizon. WLAN 0 is my Wi-Fi. My home Wi-Fi. And that's their piece of shit T-Mobile service that I pay $60 a month for. It's a waste. It's a total waste. This is the 5G Wi-Fi, so those are two. I have two Wi-Fi connections. 3 and then there's the Ethernet. The Ethernet 0 is AT&T, and it's always good. It just makes me mad, man. It's like, why is it so sucky when all the other ones are great? You know, I just don't get it. Oh, did you guys fog up? Yeah. I feel a lot better, yeah. But,
T-Mobile is only good in certain locations.
yeah, but those locations are not places that I normally am. You know what I'm saying? So,
It's underperforming by minus 100 times.
yeah, I agree. Yeah, it is. It really is. And that's not okay.
Not your locations.
Yeah. But I don't know how I'm going to get off of it. I'm going to have to buy the modem from them, pay them the extra balance on it, and then cancel the rest of the account. But it's still cheaper to do that and to pay them for the next 10 months for wasted stuff that doesn't even work. You know what I'm saying? So even though I have to eat the money to buy the modem, it's still cheaper than paying for a zero service until the modem price is paid off, you know? So yeah. Especially if we get refunded the money for Verizon. That'll pretty much buy your phone for
Yay,
us.
gotcha.
So yeah. Here's the Pulsoid app.
Explain the situation to them. Maybe they have a way to help you.
T-Mobile? I don't know, man. I will, but I don't have any faith in the system of any kind. Hey, look. Oh my god, look at that map. Look at that map. It's like blood veins. You know, though, I didn't mind it. I didn't mind doing all of that stuff, though. It was kind of fun.
Strava. Rooksrob Strava.
Oh, look. I got the second best time for up Plantation Ridge. I got a PR for Morrison Cove Dig. I'm still a local legend for down Plantation Ridge. 8th overall.
I think we need to draw PP sometimes. Wow, that's awesome.
I do think we need to drop PTV eventually, yeah. Gravel climb to Dooley, that's the one I kicked butt on. Dude, I'm 8th overall in that now. That's nice. I'm so happy. We're talking about people who are 20-something who have road bikes, not gravel bikes. So you can, like, you know, look at them kind of thing. No, that's the farm road that we went down. We went all the way down that farm road. Yeah, you guys can go look up this map yourself, actually, can't you? I think you can. Look at that, man. We covered like every single circle. How did I even do that part? Oh, I went all the way down it and I turned around. That's what happened. The oak tree one. You know what I could do? I could do this. I could go do this because it was fun, right? And then I could go all the way around here and hook up
Nothing but cul-de-sacs, all the way down.
Right. But then I could do this. Next time I could go down here and do this cul-de-sac, that cul-de-sac. I like cul-de-sacs. They're fun. And then I go all the way down here. And then I do this cul-de-sac. And then I come down to here and then I go around. Does that make sense? Actually, if I go back this way, this would be a sunset route. So anyway, another thing could we could just go this way and go all the way around and not see that. I like the cul-de-sacs though. I think the cul-de-sacs are fun. But people might think weird of me if I go on the cul-de-sacs every time. Yeah. That's where we went through. And that was the bike.
Are you gonna try and cover all the streets in your area?
Yeah.
So why you spell Q with the bike route?
I'm sorry, what? Why do you spell Q with the bike route? I don't know what that means. I'm super thirsty though. My thing, I'm gonna have to get a strap shortener because it's too small for my arm. I have tiny little arms. I'm gonna have to change. That's the one bad thing about cycling is you get small biceps from cycling because your body steals all of your body weight muscle from there to use it for energy. Eventually, I noticed that's why cyclists get such tiny arms. They're like Tyrannosaurus Rex. They just need little itsy bitsy tiny arms. Oh. Electrolytes. It has electrolytes. Damn, we got back by 7:10? That's fast.
Can you turn on your rice cooker then? Plug it in. Oh my god, my lower back is killing me. I wore my wood clogs last night.
Oh, damn.
But your allergy medication is working good. A few of the roads in the cul-de-sac that you went down spelled out Q when you look at it.
Yeah, that's true.
You're gonna ache tomorrow.
Oh, I'm gonna get used to it. I mean, most of the
Hey,
writing,
Doris.
they're all "Hey Doris"ing. Yeah, I should probably turn the sound off.
Oh, you can hear me?
They can hear you.
Fuck!
I'll turn it off.
Go check out my new prints.
Go check out Doris's new prints.
I made a reel.
Dollar or exclamation point Doris. She made a reel. That should be Doris's tagline. My tagline is, I wonder if it goes through.
We can hear you.
I wonder if this goes through.
Can't hear anything, don't worry.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
She made her smile at least.
Pony.
Oh, I think I'm gonna plug the massage chair in.
What?
I plug the massage chair and my lower back is all locked up.
Yeah, I would do that. Do you want me to massage it? You don't like my massages. Which is so ironic. You're such the opposite of my ex. My ex lived for my massages.
Every way I'm opposite of your ex.
I know. That's just so weird.
For example, I'm a real artist.
God, that was mean. And true. Hey, real artist. Are we gonna go see Picasso on Friday?
Yes. So it's open from like 11 to 9, but it's also front lawn Friday.
I think we should make an afternoon of it.
So
How much
question
ibuprofen did you take?
is,
I didn't take any ibuprofen
depending on
today.
when my car is ready
At all.
tomorrow, I might have to go in early on Friday to prep for
Do you have to pay the money tomorrow?
studio. I don't know what's going on. Well,
Have you already
I
paid the
might
money?
be able to go in the evening. No,
Have you paid the Struts
You
money?
have to pay them. I don't have room on my credit card.
Okay, we'll talk about that.
Yeah. Well, you get paid tomorrow, so basically just knock out your whole paycheck.
Okay. Alrighty.
Hey, Sam.
I didn't say it. All I said is the car costs a lot of fucking money to fix.
Sam's hoping for food.
But so yeah, I have to prep my studio.
Shush!
So that means I either have to go in tomorrow. If I can't go in tomorrow, that means I have to go in Friday early, and then I might just have to come meet you to go to the museum and do the thing.
Well, yeah, I'm not driving with you on Friday.
Okay. As long as we have
It
that.
doesn't
in.
work.
Okay, then that works. So
Never.
if I'm not going in tomorrow either, then I will go in early tomorrow on Friday, like early, like 9 a.m. early, and get
Maybe
ready.
I
And
think
then
you should
I'll
meet
see
me
in
at
the
3.
Afternoon.
Meet me at 3 or 4.
3, because I need to come back and have time, and you can run around.
Well, I mean, we could walk. It's not that far.
I know it's not that far. We could walk, but what I'm saying is that still walking there takes like a half an hour.
Oh, I know.
Walking back takes a half an hour.
Okay.
Going through the
Let me-
exhibit
yeah.
takes probably.
Are we
going
going to do the thing where you go different than me because we don't bother each other while we're walking through the exhibit?
No,
'Cause-
well, yeah, we can. No, we can separate once we get there, but you have to go with me because otherwise you have to pay.
No, I know. Oh, you're saying I won't have to pay if I go with you?
Yeah.
Wow, cool.
Well, actually, you can't go in if you don't come with me because it's members only preview.
You kidding me? I get to go to that?
Yeah, but it's still going to be crazy.
Do I need to hide my camera? Probably. No.
Yeah, I don't think you can bring your camera into that.
Well, I don't want to go then.
All right, fine.
I mean, I'll go, but I'll hide the camera.
Can you just use your phone to film?
I could do Instagram.
Because I don't think they let you do that.
Do they let you take your phones in? They probably take people's phones in.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, but sometimes they don't even let you take pictures.
Really?
Yeah,
If they let me take my phone in, I can stream it. I can do Instagram plus,
yeah.
which is better anyway because I can frame the shot and everything. And then
Yeah, you can't go in with your big thing. You'd have to go with your phone, and I don't even know because it's a special exhibit that they have to pay. They might even be like, no pictures. Who knows?
then what would I do? I could like leave it at the front desk if I took my rig,
Yeah.
or no?
Well, your rig you could just leave at McCall Center.
It's okay.
In my studio locked, and then come get it when you come back, or unless you park.
Yeah. And then we just make it a date, and then I don't do anything until we get back. I don't do any streaming until we get back.
Well, you can stream from your phone. You just can't stream.
I can try to. I'm glad you told me because now I'll set up the streaming from the phone.
Okay.
I'll have to bring extra battery for the phone and stuff. And, well, if I put it, as soon as I stick it on my phone on a gimbal, they're gonna get suspicious.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if it's just, you know, it's so fucking stupid, but I
I
understand
don't know,
why.
but I'm assuming the worst because it's a.
If I can have a phone, and if I hold it, they're probably okay. But if I
Yeah.
stick it on a gimbal, they're like, no.
Probably.
It's like,
I didn't read. I'm not saying that. I'm
I know.
assuming.
I know. I assume too.
There's probably a long thing to read.
Yeah. I mean, it's a Picasso preview exhibit. We're getting special access to it anyway, so I was hoping I could stream it, but guess not. So, I mean, I'm not worried about that. So what we'll do is we'll just have that be date time,
Okay.
and then when we get back, I mean, that's the part that's good too, because when I come back, I'm gonna get the bike out, and I'm gonna be biking around this town. I'm gonna get totally sweaty and stuff, and you're not gonna really want me in
Well, I'm
your.
gonna be busy.
No shit. I mean, you're never able to talk in any of those
No,
things.
I need to bring beverages so that I don't.
Yeah,
get it again.
that's what my job will be. I'll be your bike messenger. What do you want?
No, but it takes so long sometimes. I need to just bring a bunch of bottles.
No,
of
you
water.
should. That's better than me standing in line to get you a
Yeah.
drink. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm like halfway in the middle of the town when that happens.
I thought you would like this one. Did I send you this one? I don't think I did.
I don't know if you did or not.
Why are you tapping it?
As it got dark.
Oh.
It's pretty. I like it a lot. I like how you put like one red figure. I really like that.
Well, it's Little Red Riding Hood. And the wolf.
I know, but I just like the contrast of red.
Yes, I know.
I've always been
I know.
the guy who likes the red
I agree.
architecture. Huh?
Agree. I really.
Say-
Can I show you the wolf one? I really like the wolf one.
Oh God.
And then it has the residue
hungry.
of the previous Little Red Riding Hood in it.
Should I take an ibuprofen or not after that?
Probably. Depends on the medicine.
She looks like she's a body that he's carrying.
I felt like it's like she looked like she wandered off in the woods and he's going to run and see grandma quick.
Okie dokie.
That's the thing. Look how real all those textures are. That's when you're doing it for hours.
Yeah.
You can't get that from the first run.
No.
And you have to have multiple plates so that there's lots going on. That's the key. If I was only doing one plate at a time,
Yeah.
it would not be the same.
It takes you forever.
I think I have to go get a second big plate. Because if I could do two big plates,
You'll go faster.
well, no, because also the big plates, it's a little bit more room for composition. You know what I mean?
You need to take ibuprofen with food or else you'll get GI upset.
If you say so.
I just love how all the plants get in that background.
Yeah.
How many ibuprofen tablets did you take?
I only take one because did you know it's a histamine? Ibuprofen triggers histamine reactions. Yeah.
The moon texture.
I'm going to have
It was
lasagna.
so sad to watch them because they had such good colors on them.
Rather than wait, I'm going to finish the lasagna.
Okay. Oh, here you go.
Oh my God, it's so yummy. Oh my God, it's so yummy. You know what sucks about streaming? I mean, about going into the cul-de-sacs of like middle America? All of the food cooking when you're like going through there.
It's a wolf.
I see this. It's awesome. I want to see your entire process one day.
Oh, I made a reel.
Of course you did.
So you can see my process.
course.
With a really annoying but
Sam's
accurate
been eating
soundtrack.
lasagna. That's why there's very little left.
You think Sam's been eating the lasagna while behind our back?
No, Doris has been eating the lasagna.
Doris is getting good at making casseroles and lasagnas and stuff that stay in the fridge for a couple days, so she doesn't have
Getting
to.
good. I've been good. I just don't.
Sorry, I said it wrong. Okay, you've always been good. I'm sorry I offended you.
That's very easy.
I probably am not going to get skinny, but I, burn 1,400 calories. So. I read a thing that said that, contrary to popular belief, the best way to lose weight is a caloric deficit. It always has been that way. You look at Sam, and I'm convinced of that.
Because
It's
we
not like
just
Sam
started-
elevates her activity level.
Oh,
You
well,
just
we
you
did
just turn her
start
food
taking-
down.
Yeah, but we also started taking her for more.
Yeah,
frisbee.
but mostly though, look at her.
Burn 1,400 cal and eat 1,500 cal.
Look at her. Did you see what she did? She's like, wait, what are we doing? Are we going to do the thing?
Wow, that's so cool. Look at this dog herding sheep.
Oh my God,
It looks like a
Doris.
flock of.
You're
Wait.
so interesting.
Look, look, look. That's...
That's the dog herding all those sheep?
Yeah.
And he did it right, didn't he? Look at him. And he told the sheep to go someplace?
Yeah. You can see him. He's a little black spot.
And he's running all around. That is pretty amazing.
There. You can see him there in the back.
What a game. That's like a dog game.
No. That is a dog living his best life.
A dog living his best life. Sam's best life is rolling up, catching a frisbee every once in a while, and laying in the back, rolling up in every chair in the house, and taking them over so I can't stay there. She's the king. I'm not. I'm like not even the beta dog in the house. But she knows that I'm the protector for some reason. Whenever there's a rainstorm, she comes to me.
She had the last marrow bone.
She did.
She wouldn't fucking leave me alone. So I was like, here, go play this video game. So now she probably has to poop.
She's asking me a question specifically.
Rob, I have to poop right
Whenever
now.
she puts her ears up like that, she's saying something to you, and
Right?
she's waiting. She's like, that is literally a sentence.
She's like, Rob,
She's
take
giving me
out.
a sentence.
I have to poop. Mom got it. Poop.
I want to
Get 'em,
eat.
Mom.
I want to eat.
That's a superpower.
She's like, okay, you got it.
Oh, that one's wet. I have to pick... Oh,
Oh,
you didn't buy garbage bags on your adventure, did you?
I can. Make me a list.
Oh, milk.
Make me a list.
Are you
We
gonna
talked about
try?
this. Give me the list. I put it in my schedule, and it becomes a video game.
Tonight or tomorrow?
Whenever you want. My shopping day is Saturday, but I'll go if you need it. Because I have to take a bunch of shit back to UPS. Tomorrow we're going to Verizon.
Okay, we'll get it tomorrow. I brought one home from the fall. It's a thin one, but I figured they'd tie us over.
Yeah. I hate that they drink water out of these things. I really do. It drives me nuts. How is my heart rate still 93? Sigh. I'm gonna eat my training lasagna. Ouch. It's actually vegetarian lasagna. Nope. And it uses instead of using I'm not a vegan or anything, but it's good better for me. The pasta like noodles are made out of smashed lentils. That's so good. The worst part of it is the cheese. The rest of it. But the cheese makes it satisfying, so you don't want to eat again later. So good. Alright, what are we doing? I should probably just go raid somebody. Nobody wants to see this. Should we just raid somebody? Call it a night? Tired. Every time I think I'm going to come back and stream later, I never do because I'm always so tired. I just want to sleep. But it's the most important thing. I got to get healthy. As he eats
20-mile ride in less than 2 hours.
Yep. Yeah. I'm doing another one tomorrow. That we went down. Did anybody clip the me falling?
Oh, you know what I was reminded
I might have to
of?
go find out. What?
Estelle just reminded. She wanted to come right back in because she knew Rob was eating.
She did?
Yes.
Yay.
No dilly dallying. So the weather reminded me. I like flashback.
I did.
Rob's got food.
of
She's got cheese in it.
You will relate to this.
Yeah.
Being a kid in the 70s and
Nice, thank you. Yeah.
And getting your new windbreaker
Yeah.
that had that weird flannelly material inside. Remember those from the 70s?
I love
And
those
your
things,
new
man.
sneakers for spring.
Are you making fun of me?
No,
Because that's me.
But I thought of that because like there was a very specific windbreaker.
Oh, I know
time.
exactly the
Everybody
windbreaker.
It had almost
It had
like
a little
I think
felt
that
inside.
That flannel they use for baby blankets.
Yeah.
You know, or burp cloths or whatever.
Did you have a jogger hoodie that said the word jogger on it? And it had like Adidas stripes on the side?
I didn't have one of those. My brother did though.
Like, I am a jogger. Jogger was a new word.
Yeah, it was.
In the
Jogging
70s.
was a big,
Jogging.
a big deal. It was a big controversy.
Jogging.
Over if you should jog or not. Mm-hmm. It's like you either were for it or against it.
Yeah. Yes, it's so good, Doris.
I know, I really enjoyed
I'm
it.
sorry
had
I accidentally
when I
questioned your ability.
Came home.
Yeah, I'm very sad.
I had that, and it was like after my all-nighter, and I was so hungry. I was like, "Oh my god, this is just."
Are those tomatoes in the lasagna?
Yeah. There's tomatoes
I just
and...
used the crushed tomatoes, and then I used diced tomatoes. I didn't use sauce, so I did put a little layer of pesto sauce.
If
on
you
the
use
bottom.
actual tomatoes, I notice the flavor is better than in a can. Like if you use canned
No,
tomatoes.
they are canned tomatoes.
I mean, but there's...
It's better than when you use
and then
store
there's
tomato
sun-dried.
sauce.
Sun-dried too, though. If you use sun-dried tomatoes, that's like very flavorful.
In Spain have this word, pudding. It's
Pudding.
like jogging haha.
In Spain, they say it's pudding.
Looks good.
It is good.
I'm really impressed with those lentil noodles. I was
I
skeptical.
know. I know. I was telling them about the lentil noodles. They said the worst part, the health-wise, the worst part of this whole meal is the cheese. But that's not that bad even because it's just flavor on the top. And you got a ricotta level.
What else is in the
There's a
lasagna?
lot of cheese.
There's like spinach,
Peppers,
peppers,
red onions.
red onions, which are actually purple. We bought those.
Yeah, I know you did. Garlic.
We're gonna make an app eventually for shopping. Make me a shopping list. Send it in my text.
A little pesto. Parmesan. Ricotta,
We should probably
mozzarella,
share.
and
Hey,
eggs.
we should probably share a Google Doc that has a shopping list. You know what I mean?
Yeah, remember I had that app I had you guys?
I know, but if you just do a Google Doc, then we can, you know. I think it's easier.
Is it?
I don't know. Unless you make me use the same app. I guess I could use the same app
I
as you.
don't know. The app became annoying then because nobody was using it, so I don't even know.
That's what I'm saying. If it's just like a doc.
We use Google Keeps to sync a list.
Google Keeps. Does that work? Then she could like tell me exactly what to buy. I mean, you and I, you plural meaning y'all, could go. We, you know, the people on the stream and I can go shop.
Oh wait, where are my soldiers? Did I have that already? My soldiers.
Ask Doris what is the best meal she makes.
I don't know because I would never make anything the same twice.
I think he meant to say meal and not male.
Meal, I know.
He
But
said male. Like,
Meal.
what's the best male you've ever made? Well, she's made 2 males.
I have made 2 meals.
Lol.
It's literally made.
YouTube is not working now. Add a kit diff.
YouTube's down now? It's those Chinese.
Sorry.
I just think it's funny. We're just having fun.
Just combine all the plural use. Y'all's guys.
Y'all's guys. Y'all's
But we don't
guys.
want to be
Twitter
gender.
now YouTube.
We're
Twitter
trying to
Twitter
avoid
was
the
down
gender.
all day today, apparently. It went down. Now YouTube's going down. First the Chinese sent a weather balloon to us. And now
Apparently, they sent a bunch during Trump's era, but
Nobody
he
said
had
anything.
dismantled everything so much that nobody was communicating,
and they didn't
and
know.
they went unnoticed.
Well, Doris is making reels. She's going to be here for a good hour.
No, I've already
As
done
long
that
as
so
Twitch
hard.
stays up, we are all good.
As long as Twitch stays up, yeah, we're good for a while. Until we go raid somebody, which I kind of want to do now because I want to have a shower and I can't stream that.
Yeah.
And then you're going to show me a reel. It's your favorite thing. That's your love language.
It
Look
is.
at my reel. Look at my Instagram reel.
Slow cardiac recovery.
Yeah.
Get some sleep.
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to slip sleep.
Load YouTube on your phone at Rooksrob.
I don't think I want to.
You know, a little secret, dude. Everybody's always like, wow.
Cat don't really like your photo.
Wow, so good. How you
Cat
doing,
like instantly likes ours.
I don't know, dude. I don't know what I'm doing.
No offense, but we also don't want to see you showering.
I'm just winging it, okay? I'm just winging it like a little baby bird, dude. And it just keeps working, dude. I'm like, whoa.
Where did you find that audio?
In the selections.
You have so much fun with that.
I kind of
Do you know what else my wife does? She loves those crazy animated things in text. She would rather spend 5 minutes
GIF?
to find the perfect animated GIF
only to
than to
the
send
people
me
I
a
love.
words.
That shows you that's my love language is sending you a
Animated
GIF.
GIFs. Okay.
Not an animated, just the video
Just
GIF.
a GIF. Yeah.
Yeah. It says so much more than a text, and then you get the tone.
And you get the tone
Working on your phone.
and the emotions. I don't give a shit about YouTube right now.
The girl gang. They're like,
Yeah.
what did you want to say? Doris loves us because she sends us gifts.
Doris loves this because she sends us gifts. Like, and that if you put a T in there, you get it?
Yes.
Gifts. Send love
I
through
shower
gifts.
my friends with gifts. Okay. Let's
Why
watch.
did?
Let's watch my stories.
Okay. All right. I'm watching Doris's stories.
Round one.
Why is it?
dramatic music.
You always have like round one fight.
I love that because I'm conditioned.
Round one
I
fight.
almost used the fight one that's in there. This one's funny. I like
Is that a dancing sloth?
Yes. I'm all by myself.
All by myself. All by myself.
Oh my god.
YouTube works on my phone, but I use an unofficial app NewPipe.
Round two.
Round two. You did more than one round?
I did four,
Four
five
rounds?
rounds.
This is last night. You were up all night.
Yeah. So I do a set of plates is considered a round,
Wow.
which was 6 plates.
I love that one. I love that one. Where are you getting the pictures from? Do you find the pictures someplace?
I'll tell you at the end.
Hansel Gretel?
Mm-hmm.
That's demented.
Round 3.
Oh god.
Round 4. At this point, I was too tired to take pictures of everything.
She has a lot of talent.
Yeah, she does.
And then when you see my best, look, this pic is going to cause squirrel, pigeon, fish.
Who is
pain.
that?
That's Miles, and he's like, and it has because I'm so messy. This is funny.
What the hell?
Somebody threw a water bottle in the enclosure, and the ape threw it back and hit him in the face.
Are you kidding me? The gorilla, like, literally threw it back.
Yeah, and hit her.
Impressionists make their paintings blurry
this is
because of air
interesting.
pollution. A new study suggests that Impressionists were just painting what they saw during the Industrial Revolution. As the skies of London and Paris were filled with smog, their world just became blurrier. The research
Dude, I'm gonna let you know a little secret, dude. Everybody's always like, wow.
We're
How you
watching
doing?
my wife's phone. What
So
a
good.
compelling
How you
Twitch
doing,
stream.
dude? I don't know, dude.
I don't know,
what
dude.
I'm doing. Okay, I have no clue. Zilch. No.
No clue.
And then that's the last one. Okay. Thank you.
That was fun.
Was it? No, but you
Yeah.
love me.
I do. And sometimes,
what
you know,
I
it's
think?
funny. It's like watching those animes with Otto. I'm not into it
Yeah.
when I start it, and then all of a sudden I get into it.
You know what's
And
funny?
then he cuts me off.
Yeah.
And I don't
He
see
does
the
that
end.
all the time. I was
I
thinking
just
for
liked
some
it all.
I
Yeah.
was thinking for some reason, like I was thinking about how much we change, and then I was like, when people say, "Oh, don't ever change," and I was like, "Well, that's really limiting."
Don't ever change?
You know how people say, like, "Oh, I love you, don't ever."
That's like
change?
saying die
It's
early.
like I can see, please don't change for me, but I'm thinking
Yeah.
like, continue to change and grow. It'd be more interesting.
That's how we should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to shower now
Okay.
after I raid somebody. so I don't stink in bed. That you're so funny because well, I should not say it. You came to bed and you goes, "I'm so sorry if I'm not." You said something like when you went to bed last night.
This morning?
And I this morning. You literally said something regarding your like how you may smell or something.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, you did.
Smelling.
Yes, you did. And I know because sometimes when I go to bed, I say the same thing. Look at this dog. Oh, you're so picked on. Look at her. Look at that dog. At the threshold. Do you see that? That is my spoiled little girl. That's my spoiled little girl with her toy. She's like, why are we not playing with the toy? Do you want to play? Okay. Okay. Come here. Come here.
Sam. Waiting for after bike trip walk.
She brought her toy. She was literally leaning on her toy, being all emo. She does this all the time. She was all emo with her toy. She's like, you never play with me. Are you going to play with me, Dad? Look at how mean you are. You're such a mean girl. She's not. She just tries to pretend to be mean. She just pretends to be mean. Every once in a while, one time she bit me and she's like, oh, I'm sorry. She doesn't mean it. She's cosplaying a mean dog right now. She's just cosplaying. This is Sam cosplay. I'm going to pretend I'm a mean dog. Look at her tail wagging. You're so silly. You're so silly. You're so silly. Watch, if I start to talk to her, here's something funny. If I try to talk to the dog like she's a girl, she'll get mad at me. Watch. You're such a cute little girl. You're such a cute little doggy. You're cute. You're such a cute little girl. Yes, sir. She's like,
Where I got my images from. You want to know, right?
yeah.
So, I am the queen of screenshots.
She's like, Mom, you're interrupting.
I'm the queen of screenshot reference photos and stuff.
Yeah.
So I typed like, for the old lady, I typed in babushka.
Uh-huh.
And then I found tons of pictures of old Eastern European babushkas. And then I find ones that I feel like has an interesting shape. And then I print them, and then I copy the silhouette.
Oh.
And then I looked up, like, girls in Denver, woman in ball gown running, little girl running in Denver. You know? Things like that. Trees.
That's how you do it. She's so crazy. Okay, you win. You win. You win. You win the tug of war. You're ridiculous, you know that? I know, this is a workout, my God. This is like CrossFit, I swear to God. It's like, you know when they do the rope thing? It's like a total workout. I mean, she must weigh like 30 pounds. I'm almost tired, Sam. 120. I know it is. This is a really good like bicep workout. And play with your dog. I used to work out playing with my real kids, my human kids. I would do push-ups and I put them on my back when I was young.
Who gets tired first?
I know, that's what it is. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? You think so, huh? I wonder what her heart rate is. She's like grabbing onto my leg. Okay, you win. You win. You win. Watch, she'll bring it to me and see. Like, I'm not done with you yet. She's like, pick it up. Come on, pick it up. Pick it up again. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm not done with you yet.
She's just getting warmed up.
I know she is. She's been sitting all day.
Let the games begin.
She's too smart for me. I can't trick her. Uh-oh, you're losing grip. You're losing grip. You're losing it. All right, you win. You win. Good girl, you win. You win. You win. Listen, she's like panting. I said you win. I don't want to win. I want to play some more. Come here. This dog is so crazy. You're crazy. You're a crazy dog. You're a crazy dog. She makes Wookiee noises. And once in a while she makes Wookiee noises. She's like, or like that. She makes that noise like a tauntaun on Empire. Oh my god. What are you doing now? What are you doing now? You crazy? What are you doing now?
Should I attempt to talk about a touchy subject?
I suppose. We're gonna raid somebody here pretty soon. You okay now? You tired out now? Huh? 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 Where's your toy go? Where's your toy go? Where's your toy go? Dog is crazy. Oh, the 4-piece remain. I need to clean my room. I do need to clean my room. Now I need to take a bath. Otherwise I'm going to be sneezing
Do
my
you think
face
men
off.
who were born female be able to compete in women's sports?
Oh, we talked about that. Because I'm not talking. How about that?
Yeah, can't hear you.
I wasn't talking.
True.
Yeah. That's a tough question. The short answer is no. I don't think we've figured out what to do.
You can't hear what you don't say.
Yeah. I don't think that. I think that our current system of competition, sports, and gender classification is completely broken. And something new needs to come out of that. And I don't know what that is going to look like. And I don't believe saying that is in any way bigoted towards one group or another. We are just facing a new world where pink and blue was never a thing. Scientifically, it's never been a thing. It's overwhelmingly proven, despite what Ben fucking Shapiro says. There's been overwhelming evidence. My surgeon friend, who I trust way more, who's a conservative, by the way, than I would ever trust somebody like a prick Ben Shapiro, actually knows how gender, plays out physically. You can have somebody who's male chromosomally, but has a hormonal imbalance that naturally makes them more womanly, or there's like so many different manifestations of it. Pink and blue is this idea that everybody on planet Earth is either a male or female. It's never been true. It's never ever been true in the history of humanity. And the science on this is very, very, very fucking clear. It's just that it was so against the politics of the time forever that it's been, never come forward.
Also, do you think it's bigoted to think that if your child or a young person were to go through a transition, male to female or female to male, to wait till they are of legal age to make that decision
That is a really, 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 really tough topic. It's a great topic. We need to talk about it. And I actually don't know what I think about that. It is a very tough. The decision, by the way, up until now, if you don't believe me, go watch. There's a movie called Intersexed. 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 And that movie talks about that exact thing. And even the Republicans and people that are pushing for, the stuff that they think that Christians want or whatever, will say that they have to use the gender, and this is the exact quote, that they were assigned at birth. And if you watch the Intersex documentary, it talks about the process of gender assignment for infants and how that happens. So if you think it's mean for a child to go through a transition early and then decide later that, oh God, I shouldn't have gone through that transition, if that is a concern to you, then it should be even more concerning to you that doctors make the assignment without telling the parents regularly. They regularly make gender assignment. And they did this all throughout the 60s and 70s. Intersection. Yes, that's the one. Intersection. Thank you for finding it. That's the one. And they've been doing it forever. And so they've been, if you want to use the term indeterminate gender, there have been children born into this world. Not an insignificant percentage of children have been born into this world without a clear gender physically. This is what tanked my belief in the Mormon Church, by the way. Number one reason. And because their whole core doctrine doesn't even allow for any of this. It's like, okay, you're telling me God's making a mistake every time he sends somebody here with both a penis and a vulva and ovaries? What the hell? And the Mormons will try to defend that, and they'll say, but people were sent here without arms and legs, and they have to learn how to get through life and figure it out at the end of life. I say, that's fine, but their eternal salvation doesn't depend on whether they have an arm or a leg. Their eternal salvation does depend on whether they get married in the temple, and they can't be married in the temple unless they have a gender, and they can't have a gender unless we know what their gender is, and God sends them here without us knowing. That's fucked up. It's wrong. It's dead wrong. It's dead wrong. It's categorically wrong for a loving God to send a physical being to this earth with the mandate that they must be married physically, either here or by proxy after they die, and that they must have a gender to be married. And then send them here with both a penis and a thing, and then tell the parents and the bishop and the stake president to pray about it and figure out what gender they are. That entire situation demonstrates what bullshit it is to say that human beings have one gender or another. Most do. But a non-insignificant percentage of people that come to planet Earth do not have a gender when they arrive here physically. We haven't even talked about the mental issues. We haven't even talked about the psychology of gender attraction and any of those things where people are born with one set of genitalia, but for some other reason, psychologically or hormonally, or they actually are attracted to the other gender to a point where it's absolutely cruel to not allow them to act on that. It's like cruel. It's cruel. But if you need help sorting this out, and I was Mormon and I believed at one point that there were just two genders. If you need help sorting this topic out for yourself, ask yourself, why would God send people to Earth with both sets of genitalia or none, and then have the doctors figure it out? And then the parents don't even know half the time. In the 50s and 60s, babies were given a gender. Their vulvas were sewn shut. Their penises were cut off. Their small penises were cut off. If you don't believe me, watch intersection.com. There's people there who they've had their all of the nerve endings in their clitoral and that would have been in a really, large clitoris have been completely removed because they thought it was a penis and they didn't want it to look for it. So this woman has been doomed to never having an orgasm because they cut her clitoris off because it was too big. I know it's gross to think about, but imagine being born to Earth that way and then having to pray to God to figure out what to do. It's absolutely terrifying. And thank God some of these people have a sense of humor about it, because I could never do that. When the world is colorful. The world is colorful. And by the way, that's not just the human species. That's every species. There have been species. The other thing too that sucks is that there have been so many human cultures who have gotten this right. So in India, they have a lot of problems, but one of the things they have is they have this acceptance for a third gender, and they've had it forever. The Indians, the Native Americans, regularly will make people that are born intersex or gay or something like that. They'll regularly make them the shaman of the community, and they're viewed as gifts from God. They're not shunned as outsiders because they don't meet some particular idea of what people should be. They're actually honored because they're super special instead of being shunned like we do in so many of our other cultures. So it really just depends on how you go about it. And this is coming from a former Mormon who at one point believed wholeheartedly that gender was a choice, that gender attraction was ultimately a choice. I mean, that it was not a choice. I mean, that when homosexuality was a choice, people were choosing to be homosexual. Either that or worst case scenario, they were sick and they needed to be treated. and they needed to be cured of their homosexuality. I believe that. I used to believe that wholeheartedly. And I used to believe that the quote from Martin Luther King, I look for a day, it's Black History Month this month, and they said, I look for a day when people will be judged by the content of the character and not by the color of their skin. And it used to anger me that the LGBTQ community would invoke Martin Luther King, and I would say, no, you see, it's there, it says content of the character. If you're choosing to live a homosexual life, you are choosing to live in sin, and therefore that is